field goals, fingerprints all over the game 2 minutes in.
And if I'm Bullis, I'm allowing her to get established just like she did yesterday. You know, make Westtown have to figure out how to stop her.
Outside, Shana Sundararajan.
That's an official.
Cesplarnaz just throws it. Had 6 points yesterday in the win over Bishop Gorman. Hits the three. Does not run out of energy. He's got a couple of Division I offers. Speaking of energy, Adora New Day. All the way.
That's how quick these Bullis.
You can see all these other Super 60 prospects in these semifinals today.
You know, Matt, you and I have been doing this tournament a long time, and to see the top-level talent continuing to build, to come here year after year, it tells you about the growth and interest in the girls' game. And you also asked me, you know, is it better for a team to kind of have that momentum of starting, playing a day earlier? I'd say in this case, absolutely. Westtown without their best player, no games, you know, and then Bullis not having played since March 6th. Getting that first game in yesterday was huge for them.
Nearly a steal by Lynch. 10 on the shot clock. New Day. Okay, for strong. Lynch wrestles that one away. Lynch gonna run the floor. Pushes ahead to Vanesco. How about the active hands there from Wilson Maniaka? And a foul.
Yeah, Wilson Maniaka has her head on a swivel. Coach talks about what a generational player that she's been for this program, and just a taste of her defense right there. She can guard 1 through 5.
So much speed and athleticism inside left hand, no. Suleiman, no good. Left hand, no good there by Solomon. Check that. That was Sundararajan, the sophomore, who missed it. And a foul on Westtown. That will be on Ashley Krieger. That is her first. 9-2 lead here for Bullis. Westtown 1 of 7 from the floor here in the first quarter. Rana Wilson Maniaka can handle that basketball, but turns that one over. Out of the outstretched arms of DeBurrow, we'll see Jordan Jones checking in. He's got offers from Ole Miss, Providence, and Syracuse. Just a freshman, 6'5", number 10 in white.
Oh, they really like her. They feel like she's got so much potential that she runs and getting better with her hands as well. So Westtown, maybe get her some touches, get some scoring on the board. They need to see that ball go through the hoop.
Jada Lynch puts that one up, puts that one home. Jada Lynch, double digits in Division I offers. She's on the board. Taylor Williams looking for a Suleiman. That one pilfered away by Lynch. Up ahead to Vanesco, blows the layup.
Great hands, though, from Jada Lynch.
New Day.
New bucket.
Same stuff, different day.
Right?
New Day. 11-5 lead here for Bullis. Vanesco pushed from behind. Will go to the free throw line. That's Atlee Vanesco, number 74 in the SC Next 100. Only senior here on this Westtown team, a 3-year captain. Headed to Ohio State. Play for Coach McGuff, and Coach Fran saying she'll make an impact right away.
A player who has no fear, willing to go into the paint, a confident shooter, and will fit right in with Jelani Cambridge, who of course was a star of this tournament. As you see, Vanesco committed to the Bucks.
Ohio State part of that very deep Big Ten. Too deep there for Wilson Maniaka, but inside it's Adina Suleiman. Just going to be a handful inside are Bullis with a Suleiman who's 6'4". You got Wilson Maniaca who's 6'2".
Yeah.
They carry size, strength, and a ton of athleticism.
Yeah, lots of strength down there in the post to try to battle up with. I mean, you're talking about from getting into position, bodying up, couple of dribbles, then trying to box her out. That's a lot of work and energy you have to expend keeping a Suleiman and Wilson Maniaca off the glass.
Suleiman had 16 points, 15 rebounds in yesterday's win, overshadowed by Wilson Maniaca's 22 points, 21 rebounds. Vanesco, defended by her numerical counterpart, New Day. Here's Lynch. The 5'11" junior turns down the screen. Foul on the floor. Which was a little bit out of control there, but felt like she was going to draw some contact and did. And that will be on Williams, Taylor Williams. That's her second. So Williams will check out. And in comes Catherine Ross, the freshman guard. Tedesco looking, finds Lynch over the shorter counterpart there for Bullis. Lynch. Nice play there by Krieger. Lynch on the deck. Tied up and will stay here with Westtown. Jada Lynch diving for loose balls. Her mom, Kim Kleisters Lynch. Remember Kim Kleisters?
Absolutely.
Belgian tennis player. Grand Slammer.
Yeah, Dad Brian played ball at Nova, so comes from definitely a family of athletes. Great job holding off the defense right there, DeBurrow. Great job by Lynch.
And how about that picture? 4 Grand Slam titles for Kim Kleisters Lynch. Formerly Kim Kleisters.
I've seen her mom play at the U.S. Open. That was my 30th birthday present to go watch U.S. Open. She did her thing there. That's cool.
I won't ask how old you are because I don't want to date Kim Kleisters.
You better not. You better not.
11-8 lead here. Jordan Jones with her second personal foul. 3-point lead now for Bullis. Nice floater. Adora New Day, 6 points.
Yeah, New Day headed to Fordham. Complete control of the basketball. I love the way that she's not in a rush to shoot. She can look to facilitate and take it when she's ready.
Jordan Jones' shot was deflected. Here comes DeBurrow. Dora New Day, the senior guard, gets the screen, gets the bucket.
Again, right? Got a complete control. Sees a little opening. Waits patiently for her time.
8 points for New Day. So Vanesco hit the deck. Lynch trying to hit the shot. Vanesco amongst the trees inside. Hits the ground again. Wilson Maniaca outside to DeBurrow. Suleiman outside, left-handed stroke has been so pure for DeBurrow. A little unorthodox there on the left hand, but whatever works. That's a couple of threes for her.
No, that's right. A little push never hurt anybody. She's got that nice lefty to her. Oh,
how about that rejection coming inside from Ivana Wilson Maniaca. Aaliyah DeBurrow again, left hand, no foul. Ashley Krieger with 20 seconds to go here in this first quarter, down 10. It'll stay here. 7-0 run here for the Bulldogs.
See how much pressure Wilson Maniaca enforces just by D'ing up, right? That wasn't even intense pressure. It almost caused the turnover just by her presence.
Vanesco inbounding here to Lynch. Jada Lynch lost it. Stays here. 12.6 to go here in the first. The winner will get DME Academy in tomorrow's championship at Chipotle Nationals. That's at 10 a.m. Eastern right here on ESPN2. Match Brooke Weisbrod. Boys games to follow later today. 10 on the clock. Krieger nowhere to go. 3 on the clock. Atlee Vanesco, the Ohio State signee, lobs it up. Cannot bank it in. Just 8 points for Westtown. And won the Lone National Championship for the women's program. She is just so fired up for what could take place this weekend. 3 ball, no good. Rebound by Jordan Jones. Jada Lynch, little hesitation, right hand too firm. Here comes Bullis off and running. New Day.
It feels like Jada Lynch is the only one out there willing to take shots right now. Westtown's got to step up. Other players got to demand, want the ball, try to get involved in this game.
You're right. She's 2 for 8.
Can you say that again?
She's
right?
2.
No. Beyond right part.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thanks.
I forgot I even said it. I'll try to delete it from memory. 9-0 run.
It doesn't happen often. That's why, you know.
She's 2 for 8. The rest of the team 1 for 9. You're right.
Yeah, other players really need to come in and set screens, move without the ball, and call for the ball. Like, this is where you've got to use your voice.
Atlee Vanesco trying to create on her own. That's a tough shot. That is a tough shot for the future Ohio State Buckeye.
Yeah, Vanesco's been, I should say, been that player as well. So between she and Jada Lynch, these two trying to set the tone for Westtown, doing it without their best player, Palmer.
Boy, New Day had a great dish inside to a Suleiman. Could not finish. Can Westtown get a rebound? Possession arrow will go to Westtown. Dina Suleiman, as we see Fran Burbridge, longtime head coach there at Westtown. One of the nicest men in the business. I don't know what it's like to play for him. I know what it's like to call his games.
Yeah, I mean, just has so much respect for his players, for the game of basketball. He's, so grateful to be here. Tells us thanks for everything we do, and it's like, Coach, you're doing all the hard work. We're just telling your stories.
He used to coach boys, CYO basketball. Then there was a girls team that needed a coach. He said, I'm not coaching my kid, and I'm not coaching girls. And here he is, years later.
I've heard that
still
before.
Coaching girls. Daughter was 11 at the time. Jada Lynch with the basketball, 10-point lead. Lynch, no. For a New Day, thought about the shot, flips it to Sophia Brooks. Brooks with a bucket yesterday.
The spacing right now for Bullis. It's 4 out,
You're
1
right.
in.
I mean, that is such a great point. The spacing is there. There's never congestion. Extra passes right and left.
And a lot of times, Matt, with fast teams, they don't pass well. They don't space well. It has to come from the discipline. I love, too, the discipline on defense from Bullis. They defend without fouling. They box out really well, and then they're gone.
Taylor Williams, top shot! Doesn't even graze the rim.
I don't think the net even moved on that shot. What a teardrop.
15-point lead. Nearly a 17-point lead. Lynch.
Money.
Jada Lynch, 8 points, her second made 3. The lone bright spot here for this team. Got to get back. Got to get back. There again, can't corral it away.
I like Lynch's energy, trying to get that offensive rebound. Need to see more white jerseys from the town inside the paint.
Taylor Williams, no. A sound established inside, and we'll get it ahead to Krieger. Kind of a late pass there. And Ivana Wilson-Maniaka runs into her, but not before a travel call. You've got to be able to convert on those buddies.
Yeah, you got to hold that basketball tight, especially in a great fast break position like this. And just feeling Wilson-Maniaka creeping up, didn't want LeBrona to pin that ball off the glass.
The nickname is LeBrona, and rightfully so. That's probably the biggest contact she's ever given with no foul on the play. Nice defense there by Roddy Sundarajan. Atlee Vanesco. Sundarajan over to Jada Lynch. Alone, nearly in double figures. She's got 8. Kicks it out. Sundarajan off glass, and yes. Ishana Sundarajan, she and her twin sister committed to Yale. 16, nearly 16 years old. She'll turn 16 next month. Her sister Roddy with the steal. To her sister is Shauna. No.
Wilson Maniaka definitely bothered that shot. Not an easy left-hand layup when you know she's trailing behind you, looking to swat that shot.
Ivana Wilson Maniaka, an absolute beast on the floor. Went for 20 and 20 yesterday. 8 on the shot clock. Catherine Ross dishes it over to New Day. Adora New Day, so quick with the dribble, so great with the finish.
Able to get so low as well, even with her size, you know, listed at 5'9", she gets so low and stays in control.
She's in double figures. Lynch can't finish, hits the deck. Is held up. Adora New Day had 17 points yesterday. She's got 12 already in the first half.
Yeah, Coach always talks about how she leaves everything on the floor, and you can see it in the way that she plays. And Florida getting a very smart player, efficient. Had 25 points in her state MVP championship.
Led them in scoring for their final 5 games. Down that stretch as Lynch hits the free throw. ESPN, the home of the women's Final Four. And it begins tonight over on ESPN. South Carolina and UConn at 7 Eastern, Texas and UCLA. Cannot wait to see those matchups tonight.
Yeah, Lauren Betts for UCLA saw an outstanding stat. She's been shooting about 70% throughout her career. So you talk about efficiency in this game. UCLA really bringing it inside in the post, but can't wait to see that matchup with the Texas defense.
Palmer, wish we could see her today.
Yeah.
5-star junior, 3-time Pennsylvania Gatorade Player of the Year, sharing a laugh on the bench.
Glad to see her in good spirits. You know, I know it's got to be really hard. That's the 2nd year in a row we haven't seen her. Same exact thing happens. So next year, no, just let's just rest her from after the season. Right.
3 weeks leading up to this.
Please.
We would have seen 2 of the top 6 players in the junior class.
Yeah, it's really a bummer.
Instead, Jada Lynch turns this one over. We got Taylor Williams with a head of steam. She pulls it out. 13-point lead for the team from Maryland. State champs. Suleiman will go to the free throw line.
See, in my mind, there's no way that pass should have made it past the bounce. So that's where Vanesco's got to sprint from help side. When she sees that ball in the air, man, she's got to go get it.
That foul was on Roddy Sedarajan. 3 sisters on Westtown. We got Roddy and Shauna, both sophomores. We also have Reyna, who's an 8th grader, wearing number 2. 3 sisters.
Yeah, that's an interesting dynamic. I mean, hopefully they all get along pretty well. Seems like they do in that picture anyways. Can't say the same to my siblings out here on the floor. What a fun treat to have, the family dynamic, the buy-in. School that's been known for really tough type of play out of Pennsylvania. Green Burbage again. It's just really been a testament to the growth of the women's game.
Burbage saying that the 2 twins try to stick up for the other. Coach Fran will say something at one of the twins, and the other twin will stand up for him and say, she meant this. Because I wasn't talking to you. Lynch thought about the 3. Looking inside the post player, that was Laura Cesplar-Naj. And instead, it goes to one of the top juniors in the class. It's Ivana Wilson Maniaka, who will go to the line.
Number 3, Ashley Krieger. Her second on Westtown.
Ashley Krieger, that's her 2nd foul for the junior forward. Westtown 6 of 25 from the floor. Look at Ivana Wilson Maniaka, the 2nd most rebounds in Chipotle Nationals history. Angel Reese with 24 9 years ago.
I mean, the value that brings to any program is so immense, because not only does she hit the board strong, she can, you know, obviously make shots, and she does it all with no ego. She just goes to work. I mean, what a dream to have that on your roster.
Takes pride in her defense. Wants extra shots after practice, and it's paying off. She had 4 threes yesterday.
It's next level to her game, really. I mean, becoming such a consistent outside shooter. Obviously proving that point yesterday with those 4 threes. So range getting deeper, game getting stronger.
Bullis doubling up Westtown. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Lynch, the lone player in double figures for the Moose.
She's tough. I love the way she loves physicality. And I mean, tennis is not a physical sport where you're bodying up to anybody, but she's definitely playing as tough as mom out there now.
Taylor Williams, quick release.
Wow. A little pop, pop, stop. The shot for her. She's so much fun to watch.
Taylor Williams has been terrific. Lynch matching her with the tray. Jada Lynch with a game-high 15.
Westtown needed somebody else to step up today. Jada Lynch rang that bell.
Timeout, Coach Leith and Bullis to discuss the final 49 seconds of this first half.
Now, Jada Lynch is going to give you a little inside, a little outside. A Belgian national team player. She knows versatility is important in her game, taking on a smaller defender in DeBurrow. And then Talier's step back corner 3. That's a hard shot to hit right there. You got to be strong to hit that one.
See Westtown. Multiple state championships and league titles. They built quite the dynasty there, and Jada Lynch is just the last piece and the latest piece of this organization. You mentioned the dad, Brian Lynch, played at Villanova and then overseas. Met her mom, Kim Kleisters, there. And relocated to New Jersey. Now playing for Pennsylvania, Westtown. 10 on the clock. Williams just makes things happen with her speed. Just a sophomore.
Yeah, just turns the corner literally on a dime. It's so hard to stay in front of players like her.
Especially when you get the screen out top.
And then no help side defense.
Taylor Williams, you mentioned, offered by South Carolina in the 8th grade. South Carolina, North Carolina, Arizona, Kentucky, Bama, Purdue, Florida State, go down the list. The offers are piling up.
Wherever she wants to go, and it's been an interesting conversation, too, that we had with Justin Leith, her head coach, who said, look, I need you to score more in this game. She loves to pass, but I love that we're seeing her scoring capabilities.
11 points in this game for Bullis. And Williams, Lynch drawing contact and the foul. 17 points for Jada Lynch.
Some money move right here. Breaking the press, right to the sideline. Boom, ready to go. Lynch, so tough, I love that.
Bullis took the horns.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, took the Bullis by the horns, did she? You beat me there, good job.
Right.
Well done.
Lynch competes the three-point play. She's got 18 points. 13 have come in this quarter.
The way Westtown started this game, it's amazing. They are still within striking distance here, headed close into halftime.
No joke. 12-point lead. They would love to go into the locker room down 12. DeBurrow, 10 on the shot clock. Adora Newday with the basketball. Lynch nearly gets the turnover, and then
he does.
Went off of the leg of Ivana Wilson-Manyaka and a chance to cut it to 10, if not 9.
Yeah, what a great hustle play. Good anticipation using that outside hand and then able to knock it off the Bullis.
Venesco throws it up, tried to draw. Indianapolis, we're 30 minutes away from downtown Indianapolis here in Fishers, Indiana. It's awesome to have this event here in the same city as the men's Final Four.
Yeah, pretty cool too. We have an expanded field this year, also on ESPN2, yesterday, today. in the finals, of course, we're just seeing the visibility rise in the girls' game. This field growing stronger, bigger, more brackets, and even the possibility for this event to grow in years to come. Definitely a
foul and a charge going the other way.
All day.
Ivana Wilson-Maniaca, who draws the foul. That is her first. She only had 4 points in that first half.
Yeah, didn't get a ton of touches. And the great defense by Lynch. Like, she knew what was coming, set up perfectly. Ooh, almost a walk.
Lynch trying to pick up where she left off. Good rebound by Taylor Williams. Lynch trying to guard her step for step.
Lynch quick off her feet. Taylor Williams, an undersized guard who gets some space.
Don't give her that much.
Right.
14 points for Taylor Williams. Tedesco, the future Buckeye, draws contact. Taylor Williams, offered by South Carolina in the 8th grade. Here's Exhibit A.
Yeah, hands down right there, right, for Lynch. It's a famous expression, hands down, man down. And Taylor Lynch needs to get closer up there. I know man down doesn't apply in this game, of course, but you know what I'm saying.
Man down, man down. You should coin that phrase.
Yeah, I think maybe somebody already has a trademark to that. Coach Jackson.
14-point lead for Bullis. Look at the spacing. Look at the ball movement. Look at the pick and the roll. Suleiman outside. New Day. Oh, yeah.
Their shots are crispy. You hear that net, and you know that shot's going in.
That rim is the most insignificant part of the apparatus today.
I know, that's right.
17-point lead. Lynch off glass, no. Inside is Laura Sesplarnage. Out of Hungary, the junior gets the bucket. Bullis is 7 of 9 from 3, and Ivana Wilson-Maniaca with her first 3 of the day and her 5th of the week.
Again, a lot of teams that promote speed are not great outside shooters, but today, and Lynch trying to get some points of her own to keep this team around, but man, Bullis is lighting it up from deep. They may want to save some of this for tomorrow.
Side of Suleiman. Good defense. Good defense there by Shana Sandarajan. Going the other way is good. That's Ashley Krieger.
Wilson-Maniaca did not want to pick up another foul. She's like, not on my watch, no.
And a foul on Bullis. Looks like that will be on Adina Suleiman.
Here's Jada Lynch off the screen and roll. Hezzy, look how low she's able to carry the ball through. Getting past the defense. Love to see that. Good move.
Natalie Vanesco. Lynch at the top of your screen. Vanesco, nice move, and the lefty lay-in. It's a 12-point game.
They play on 2 feet. That shot looked in balance, and so does that
Come on! Get out of here! Ivana Wilson-Maniaca. Her second 3. Number 2 player in the junior class. Vanesco looking for the foul.
Good no call.
15-point deficit for Westtown. It's tough for Westtown. They go on a mini run, and then Maniaca says, you know what? I'm just going to step back and stroke this. They've hit 8 of their 10 three-point attempts.
Maniaca's like, y'all don't worry about it. Let me just light this up.
Laura Sesplarnage lost that one. Lynch. Just hang on, just grabbing the basketball here. A timeout for Bullis. In this third quarter, Matt Schick alongside Brooke Weisbrod. Ivana Wilson-Maniaca is the number 2 player in the SC Next Super 60. That is the junior class, and she was super yesterday. That is not a typo. 22 points, 21 rebounds. Today, a very paltry subpar, 10.7 rebounds.
Yeah, exactly. Just not up to her typical 21 rebound standard. But, you know, texting with other coaches here in the building who are familiar with her game, like, how do you stop Ivana Wilson-Minyaka? And I'm getting back question marks.
At least you're not getting back dots.
Right. Same thing.
Jada Lynch. Look at her diving on the floor amongst 3 Bullis Bulldogs. And that will go back down the other way. Boy, Jada Lynch just giving 175,000% here today.
Yeah, just plays so hard out there on the floor. Look, she's trying to do everything she can. She's always leading the fast break. She's the first one to dive on the floor after the ball. And Wilson-Minyaka is slow to get up after that one. Our squeegee guys staying hard at work here these last couple days. Good job, fellas.
Jada Lynch, 20 points, 3 rebounds. We're here in central Indiana, the heart of basketball, and the epicenter of all things hardwood this week. Taylor Williams defended by Sundarajan. 10 on the shot clock. Williams working on a 14-point game. That one just left a little bit short. How about DeBurrow coming to get that rebound? Those offensive rebounds. 4 of them today now.
By the littlest guards, too, as well, right? It's not like the bigs going at it.
Looked like Williams' leg got stuck there.
No, she's okay.
New Day out to Wilson-Minyaka. No. Suleiman with the rebound and a foul. 3 chances there for Bullis.
And Suleiman got that ball in. She was already being double teamed and still able to get the catch, shot attempt, and draw the foul. She is incredibly strong.
3rd foul on Jordan Jones, the freshman. Adina Suleiman, 6'4" junior at the line. 5 points today for the junior. ESPN home of the women's Final Four. South Carolina and UConn at 7 Eastern. Texas and UCLA at 9:30 Eastern. Pre-game coverage at 6 Eastern. Special courtside presentation of both games on ESPN2 and the ESPN app. How about Wilson-Minyaka? Off the Chipotle sign, crashing into the placard and throwing it out of bounds.
So you want to see how for real I am? See this.
Speaking of the Final Four, remember years ago, you and I in the studio, Nell Fortner, I think, might have been a part of that. Just in the studio there at ESPN, you think of how the sport has grown.
Yeah, you're right.
Since those.
You're
I mean,
right.
we had an in-studio, hour-long pregame show. Now we're on site everywhere, even Saturdays during regular season games.
Right, you got another cast also going on for the women's Final Four. Yeah, we growing. We out here. Everybody watches women's sports. That's what they say.
Ashley Krieger.
And that probably has already been trademarked, so don't ask me that.
Atlee Finesco. There is traffic everywhere a Moose looks. The Westtown Moose, just no open avenue for a bucket.
You know, Finesco, you can see, just willing to put her body out there on the floor, trying to draw the foul. Now, if I'm Bullis, I'm kind of backing out, right? If you can hit that shot falling down out of control, I'm going to let you have it.
Ivana Wilson-Minyaka is coming out of the game with 3 fouls as Catherine Ross comes in. Finesco, number 74 in the SC Next 100, the 4-star, 3-year captain at the free throw line. Will play at Ohio State next year in a very rugged Big Ten. 14-point game. See if they can get it to within single digits at the end of the 3rd quarter. It's almost paramount at this point.
And they got to take possession by possession, and that's why you're seeing more pressure now from Westtown, seeing what they can do, but not a lot of slowing down the fastest team.
Great pass ahead from Williams to DeBurrow, and now they can back it out. Brooks looking inside, and a turnover. The 11th turnover for Bullis, just what Westtown needed. 11th of the game, 5th of the quarter for Bullis in terms of turnovers. Radi Senarajan. Venesco short on the layup.
And that's the adjustment defensively, right? What I just say. She's kind of out of control. See if she can make that difficult shot. Don't bail her out, put her on the line. Bullis just did just that, and then they pick up a foul.
Leah DeBurrow, the left-handed, Sling shoots it in, and another quick foul. Jada Lynch, that is her second, and that is off of Bullis. So the pressure impacts the inbound as it goes off of Sophia Brooks.
Lots of plays like that for Jada Lynch. Just getting her hands involved. She's got good anticipation. Creates turnover. That's a good energy play for her. I like that.
You gotta convert now.
Yeah.
You've made the play, now make it pay off. Senarajan. Jada Lynch with the offensive rebound. Outside, Radi Senarajan, no. Rebound by her sister. Oh, behind the back pass, perhaps to Krieger. Natalie Venesco, critical possessions here, down 14. Jada Lynch working on a 20-piece. She's got 20 of her team's 36 points, and that's a hold inside. Before the shot, and Adina Suleiman thinks she got hit in the face. Suleiman perhaps taking some of the brunt of that.
Yeah, let's watch this screen and roll. The slip, trying to go after the ball. You see this incidental contact, and yeah, Suleiman had the left hand down before contact was made to her mouth in that face area.
Ashley Krieger. Westtown 7 of 10 from the free throw line today. Ashley Krieger, very active player according to Coach Burbridge. And a bunch of high-level and mid-major offers. Breaking the press much better this time. Now it's a 2-on-1. Suleiman cannot finish. Look who it is. It's Taylor Williams.
More offensive boards, like you said, Matt. It's just been a big problem and an advantage for Bullis. When you got your guards getting in there, you know you're playing well.
5'9" guard Taylor Williams getting that offensive rebound. That's the 8th offensive rebound for Bullis. Bullis says, we will wear you down with our pressure and our intensity. And they're showing no signs of fatigue. Leah DeBurrow. 2 minutes to go in the third. You can hear Coach Leaf barking out the play, barking out instruction. How about Adora Newday creating?
I love what Coach Leaf had to say about his team. He said, you know, we love to live in the tired. You want to be known also as the fastest team in the country. You got to be able to work through those tough moments. And Bullis has had control of this game throughout. We've seen other teams come back kind of late in that fourth quarter. Of course, DME almost saw another comeback this afternoon. Talking about we got to finish closing out games. I wonder if Westtown's going to have something to unlock here in the fourth and make this game a little bit closer. Feels though to me like Bullis is in control and looking toward a championship opportunity tomorrow. That was not an illegal screen.
On Lynch. Lynch says that was not an illegal screen. Coach Fran saying, I don't agree with that call, but it is Jada Lynch's third personal.
Let's see. Looked legit to me. I don't know. Mom was here, she'd call for a line judge, you know, maybe a review, chair umpire.
Coach Fran Burbridge is still pleading his case. And the foul, Adora New Day.
It is good for Adora New Day.
Between she and Taylor Williams, what are you gonna do? You got the combo, the quick crossover, and then the balance when she jumps and lands. Look at that, complete body control. What a shot.
Adora New Day. Big reason why they won their state final, according to Coach Leith. And gives their biggest lead of the day. The Fordham commit. 18-point lead for Bullis. Rieger, double dribble. Not going well for Westtown today.
You can take yourself out of the game quickly with turnovers. Westtown, 14 of them to Bullis' 12. So similar, but untimely ones for Westtown. Right when they need that big score, and they're going to change to a zone defense here. When they need those big scores, they end up turning the ball over.
How about that left hand? I just love it from Delia DeBurro, the sophomore guard.
Yeah.
She does great at staying in front of the best players as well.
DeBurro, New Day, Williams. Deadly combination of guards to go along with some terrific inside players like a Suleiman.
And there's DeBurro on the pilfer. Williams, oh, got her defender in the air inside. A Suleiman, no, but a foul. Just great ball movement from Bullis.
Dalia DeBurro, the 5'8" sophomore, who ends up defending some of the best guards, showing a little bit of her offensive side. That unconventional left-handed push shot. Doesn't matter, though, it goes in. She's got energy, she's got D1 offers.
She wants to be a sports broadcaster as well.
Okay, I like that.
If you get a cramp, I'll bring her over.
I can make that happen.
You did yesterday.
I did. I think you
feeling
did.
okay?
It's coming along. I got my Gatorade preemptively over here, ready to rock.
12-3 run here for Bullis.
A season of travel on the body just comes to fruition right now.
12-3 run, 8-0 run. Jump.
Threes that she's taken, she's hit. She's also got a couple of offensive rebounds, some and-one opportunities, and a terrific looking Chipotle order. This is what I'm talking about. This is like her game. You got to diversify your portfolio.
I'm taking a screen grab of it,
right,
and I'm going to have it tonight. I'll say I'm here for the New Day. I'll say here it is. Our player spotlight brought to you by Chipotle.
Say Adora, your order.
Okay.
All righty then.
That's my job. 23-point lead for Bullis. How about a Bullis DME Academy matchup?
Yeah, we will take that all day.
That feels like that's where we are headed. Burrow is up ahead looking for that basketball. Instead, late pass, out of bounds, stays here. Two boys games coming up later on today in the semifinals. All basketball all day. ESPN2, then we've got the Final Four for the women tonight on ESPN.
Who you got winning?
In my bracket, in which I'm like 90 percentile, I've got UCLA.
Okay. Is 90% good or bad in this case?
It's very good, actually.
Okay, good.
There was a fire emoji next to my name.
Oh, wow, look at you.
That must mean something.
The hot takes, that must be it.
I ran out on a limb and picked all 4 ones to get to the Final Four.
It's a stretch, I know. I had Duke going to the Final Four, so UCLA definitely showed out there.
Reach in there. New Day says, how is that a foul? Because the whistle was blown and he thought there was contact. Second foul on Adora New Day, who is headed to Fordham. Jada Lynch, that's off target. Taylor Williams with the rebound, nearly pushed. Here's Adora New Day, poked free. Jada Lynch slips. Gonna travel. can't win for losing. I mean,
No.
Jada Lynch is doing whatever she can, loses her balance, felt she was pushed. It's called a travel, and it's Bullis ball.
If we had a stat for bodies on the floor, Jada Lynch might be leading this tournament. Giving it all up, though. And just a junior, wired very much like her mom, intense, just consistent, giving it everything she's got.
Nice feed inside, and New Day's got 24 points. Yeah, if you look at Jada Lynch.
Jink from the post, very few passes even have made it down there.
Adora, New Day. Oh, the crossover, the floater. Is that going in? It's not. Tipped away. How about Ivana Wilson-Maniaca working on another double-double, and a foul on the floor.
Number 5, Ashana Sundararajan. Her third. First Westtown.
Rani Sundararajan with the foul. That is her third. A double-double for Ivana Wilson-Maniaca. 10 points, 10 rebounds after going for 20 and 20 yesterday. Bullis won it in the gray unis yesterday. They got the blue and the gold today. How about the lefty? Just so crafty, Dahlia DeBurrow in double figures.
Yeah, the offensive rebounding and the guards shooting, being efficient from three has been Bullis's day, that's for sure. We saw a great team effort from DME. So far, Bullis doing the same, matching that energy. His quick crossover, carrying it through, carrying it like a football. Nobody getting a hold of that one, causing a fumble.
The 5'8" sophomore, one of 4 Bullis Bulldogs in double figures. Foul on Ashley Krieger, that's her third.
Number 3, Ashley Krieger. Her third. Second on Westtown.
Westtown had a tough loss last year here at Chipotle Nationals in a tight one. Did not have Jordan Palmer for that game. They've been on spring break as well. They've been doing some open gym to get these kids ready to go today. It should have been purely a travel, poked off the leg, and it'll stay here.
Yeah, that's one thing that's hard after a season's over, not only staying in shape, but staying competitive, right? Those are two different things that you have to recreate if you're the coaching staff, managing time, and trying to get these players as sharp as can be headed into this tournament.
And they played in the tournament as that three rattles in from Ashana Sundararajan, who's headed to Yale. 3 ball. Oh my goodness! Dahlia DeBurrow buries it.
Right about that. Now the 62% shooting Bullis school. Wow.
I mean, the 3 ball today as Krieger puts that one in. 9 of 14 from threes. Bullis save some for tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we expected a lot of points in the paint from this team. The threes are a nice surprise.
Suleiman on some good defense there on the west side end by Jones as Krieger puts that one in. And a timeout for Bullis. The UFL Week 2 schedule continues Saturday night, tomorrow night, with the Storm hosting the Kings at 8 Eastern on ESPN and ESPN.